Good morning. How is everyone this morning? We have a little bit of an issue this morning. So JJ had an issue and hopefully it's going to be resolved, God willing. And he does have the link. So if it does get resolved, he's going to be popping in the middle. But it's only me right now. I sent the link. Treasure Hustlers, if you guys are listening, I sent you the link if you want to pop on with me, and Rhonda as well. So yeah, it's just me this morning. I know. It wasn't clickbait, honestly. It was not clickbait. I wish it was so that wouldn't, poor JJ. But things happen, and we all know that things happen and they pop up, and we don't foresee these things coming in the day. So let me say good morning to some people that are in here. And we have good morning, Treasure Hustlers. Love you, girls. Ooh, ooh. We got the hustlers. Hey, guys, put out a damn video so we can watch you guys dumpster diving. I remember staying up late, and maybe that'll make me stay up late. I don't know, because at 11 o'clock, my eyes are closing. My eyes are totally closing. And I'm trying to keep awake, but I can't. But you guys need to come back on. And then we have Mookie Pookie. Good morning, Mookie Pookie. Thank you for coming in, my dear. Thank you. Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie. Mwah. Good morning, beautiful peeps. Aw. And my sweet Darlene. Mwah. Good morning, Darlene. I hope everything goes well at the doctors for your dad. I saw you had put that in the chat this morning at Victoria's. So hopefully everything went well. And who else do we have? And, we got Stephen. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. And let me see who else. We got Donna's Diamonds. Good morning, Donna. How are you, honey? Haven't talked to you for a while. Hope everything's going well. I know you were having some issues as well, honey. And then we have Casual Flipper. Good morning, my dear. Are you Mrs. Flipper or are you Mr. Casual? Which one are you this morning? Oh, good morning, my sis. I hope Jim's doing well, honey. You too. I love you. I missed you yesterday and talked to you. I love you. We got Catherine. Good morning, Catherine. Thank you for coming in, sweetness. And we got Larry. Oh. Guess what? I swear, it's not a figment of my imagination. It's supposed to be someone behind. Ah! It's him. Hey, JJ. I think JJ is stuck. Well, let me keep going until we get a hold back of JJ. Casual, Dewey's hot. Good morning, Geezer. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. And you can tell that JJ is out and about, so I think he's getting a little bit of poor reception. So let's see. Jim is so sick and in pain. Prayers, please. Oh my God, everyone, please. Let's send some prayers. God, please keep your hands around Jim. Hold him tight, and Julie as well. Take this pain away from him in this feeling of sickness. Hopefully, God, he does make miracles. So I'm not as good as off the cuff prayer as Julie and Victoria and some other people, but my prayers are up to Jim and to Julie. I love you guys. That's awful. Awful. Yeah. Can we put some hearts and prayer hands in the chat for Jim and Julie? Oh, and good morning, Larry. I'm sorry. I know I was supposed to say good morning to you, honey. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, he's buffering. Yeah, Bonnie saying rub some of that digestin on his belly. See if it might help, Julie. I know. I love you, dear. I really do. And everyone sending prayers and loves. Oh, here come the hearts and the praying hands. Oh, yep. Okay, we lost him. Yeah, he's probably in a bad spot that's not getting good reception at this moment. So, Julie, do you want me to send you a link so you can come on and let us know a little bit more of what's going on? Hold on, I'll send you the link. If you want to pop on, pop on. Hold on, guys. I'm not ignoring you. Here we go, Julie. Okay. I just sent it to you, hon. Hey, Jerry. Good morning, honey. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, Julie, no, but thank you. I look like shit that night. I know, I can imagine. I can so imagine. I'm there. I'm holding you, hon. I'm sending you fluffy big hugs. Geezer's saying amen. Larry's saying prayers, Julie, and to hubby. Catherine is also sending you both prayers. Good morning, Vintage Memories. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Rhonda, I sent you the link. Can you come and be with me? I sent it to your Facebook. And everyone that's coming in right now, I was supposed to have JJ on. He might come back. He is having technical difficulties. He did come up. There was an issue that came up this morning, so he's trying to take care of that first, which that is 100% more important. So I hope everything goes well there. Larry's saying hi to Jerry. Flipper's saying hi to Rhonda. Darlene, good morning, Vintage Memories and Rhonda. That's right, Darlene. She can never look bad. Never. Because she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's see. So what's everyone doing this weekend? I know. What am I doing? Later on, hopefully I'll do some sourcing later on. What else? What do I have planned? Oh, tomorrow I have an auction, me and Nikki on my channel, but it's our auction, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So guys need to come watch us. You know, we'll have fun, we laugh. Sunday, I'm having a birthday party for my son, my oldest son, because his birthday was on the 24th, but he was down in Florida. So, and he just got back. So we're going to celebrate his birthday Sunday. So that's going to be lots of fun. And we're getting an ice cream cake because that's his favorite cake for his birthday is an ice cream cake. Everybody else might not like it, but it's his birthday, so he's getting the ice cream cake. I said hi to Vintage Memories. Good morning. Sorry, I had to take the dogs to the park. Now I gotta go pick up Sarah's breakfast, so I'll be back in 7. Are you serious? You're gonna go make her breakfast. Don't go pick it up. Go make some scrambled eggs, some bacon, some home fries. Bring it to her in bed and say, "Here you go, my dear. I love you." Winky's is saying good morning to Rhonda. Darlene. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be bringing up some really good stuff for auction. But enough about me. So today, hopefully JJ will be back. Thank you, my Rhonda.
You're welcome.
Did you just wake up, honey?
I did.
You did. People, do you see? She has just popped on. She just woke up. That's why I always say Rhonda is there for everybody. Everybody. You're in a pinch, Rhonda's there. When you're not in a pinch, Rhonda's still there. She's always willing to help everyone out. You have an amazing soul. Thank you.
Aw, you're a sweetheart.
No, it's the truth. I know a lot of people say the same thing and they recognize that in you. Yeah.
Somebody's weed whacking outside, so.
Was it weed whacking? Rhonda, am I buffering it all? Do I sound better?
You're good?
Because I listened to you.
Finally.
I got the cable and it's running through my house right now.
Awesome.
So
yeah, you're clear too, really clear.
Really? Oh, thank God. I was having massive technical issues, and everyone's saying get a new computer. And I talked to Rhonda and Robin, and they both were like, no, try this first, try that. Last result will be the computer. And I did. I got a new box, upgraded quadruple speed than what I had before. And they kept saying, if you were having still issues with that, so this is a learning lesson for anyone else. They kept saying, because my computer is on the other side of the house to my modem, run a Ethernet cable to your computer to the modem, and that's what we did. We ended up getting the 50-footer, like you guys said, and I hooked it up, and I was hoping and praying that it worked, and it's working. So fingers crossed that it stays this way. So every time you see me before that, I was like, hopefully it's not going to happen anymore. It'll be better. So what's your plans for today? I know that you're doing JJ's and Flamingo's auction at noon, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then Hemlock, you and Nikki and a bunch of other people. And then me and Amber might be going live late tonight.
At midnight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Amber After Dark, you guys know about those shows. And it's funny because
possibly it's not concrete yet. It might wait. We might push it to next weekend. Well, hopefully it'll be tonight because those are always fun. So much fun. Well, let me say, did I say hi to Catherine? Hey, Catherine, honey. Thank you for coming in. If I didn't, honey. Catherine Mary Schwardo. Hello. Good morning, Myra.
Good morning, Myra. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we have plans for the weekend. And then we have Julie. Julie and the Hustlers are coming on Sunday night. What time are they? What time are they coming on? Is it 7 or 8?
9.
Oh, see, 9 o'clock. So you know that's always a great time over there as well. And Julie did that Family Feud on Thursday night with JJ and Teresa, Sarah and Jackie. That was friggin' hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Julie's channel.
Go look at it. It is hilarious. I hope she does that all the time, that she stays with it, because it's so much fun. I was cracking up. And then at the end, I asked for, they were going to get off. And then I said, I want to play truth or dare. And then Sarah looked at Jackie and she's like, I dare you to jump and dive into that pool. It didn't take much. She just went boom, boom, right in the water. It was friggin' hilarious. I think we were all jealous. We all wanted to jump in the pool. It was awesome. It really was. Yeah, even Giza said, Darlene saying it, yeah, that was funny. Giza was saying, I watched it and it was great. It really was. So Julie, definitely have more of those. Those are so freaking funny. What she was saying was that she also wanted to do like the newlywed game, get couples to come on and do like a YouTube newlywed game. That would be hilarious as well. You get the right people up there, you're going to pee your pants. Father, sweetheart, there are no C's in my last name. LOL. Stewart. Is it Stewart or Stewart?
That's right. No C's in your last name.
Did you add a C to it?
No, JJ does.
Oh, JJ. Oh, JJ does. Oh. Only if me and Tina come on.
Sword out. No, JJ. Sword out.
Sword out. Sword out.
It took him a few months. He's better with it. It's funny.
No, oh, okay. No H's either. So it's not Schwartz. It's sword out. Sword out. I'm from Massachusetts. We're Northerners. Do we pronounce our R's? No. So we need to take that R out of that name. I can't say it.
Sword out.
Sword out. Sword out. My mouth doesn't want to go that way. Sword out. Sword out.
Right, hey. Julie? What the hell?
Where the hell is the man? I know. He had an issue this morning. I'm not going to say it. I mean, it's nothing really, really bad. It's just that he needed to take care of an issue this morning. And it wasn't clickbait to get you guys here. It really wasn't. It's just, it so happened. So, but he does have the link, and he did try to pop on, but I guess the reception was not well. It was not good at all.
He's probably running around like a crazy person because he does that every Friday before the show.
Mm.
Hopefully he's on his way back to the barn, and we'll have enough time.
We'll have enough time. I'll make it, if he pops on, we'll make it nice and short. I'll cut all of my questions, all of them, to 3/4. That's right, Susanna. We in Massachusetts, we don't pronounce our R's. No, R's don't exist. They gave us specific dictionaries here in Northeast, and the R doesn't exist in that dictionary.
And they're horrible drivers too.
We're horrible drivers? No. Yes. I have to say.
Don't compare me to upstate. Don't compare me being in upstate down to New York City. Don't you dare.
But I have to say, we drove down south, right? And everyone is just so like, la, 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 driving like Miss Daisy, on a Sunday afternoon. But it's actually Monday at 4:00 after work. And everybody's just driving so slow. And it's like, are you kidding me? Push over. Let us go by. And then when you go by, they see you have a Massachusetts license plate and they beep you. And at first, I thought they were beeping just to say hi. So I would say hi. And no, they don't give you that because they're very polite down south. They just kind of like, yeah. Not us. We have no quorums. We'll drive by and we'll do the drive-by finger.
They don't call them massholes for nothing.
No.
Jerry.
The drivers down here in Florida need to spend 1 year up north to learn how to drive. I can imagine. Yeah. No. And going down south and asking for an iced coffee, they give you coffee with ice. No, it's iced coffee. Not iced coffee, coffee milk. I'm trying to say it's coffee milk. They give you coffee and milk. No, coffee milk is a syrup, right? That you add to your milk and then you mix it in. And that's coffee milk. Not just like coffee and some milk and you add. No, it's a syrup. Coffee milk. So good. Or do they have that down there now, down south? I have no idea. I haven't been there quite a few years.
Catherine, are you and Jim doing anything on your channel? I don't think she has a channel, Myra. That's probably why you can't find her.
Mm-hmm. Catherine, does she put shows out? Because I haven't seen any.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I don't even think about it, Huli.
What's Huli doing now? Interview Rhonda? No. I only interview the willing. No. So, Rhonda, what ticks you off?
Yeah,
Rhonda?
can't find Catherine. Nice try, though.
See what people from Minnesota have an accent.
Rhonda's not being interviewed.
Hate to say it, but the worst ones are the women drivers. They're either on their phone or just act like no one in the rush. So true. But even up here, right? Have you seen people like this? They're at the stoplight, right? And they have their phone. And then they're doing this, they're texting, and they're at the stoplight. And you beep their horn, and you beep your horn so they can go. And then they turn on and they flip you off like you beeped at them. No, lady.
That's not what the horn is for.
Say it again.
You Massachusetts people need to learn patience. It's not what the horn is made for.
Rhonda, patience. Okay, you're at a green light and there's somebody in front of you, right? And it's stopped and they're on their phone. So you're just going to sit there and wait until it turns red again, and then they pick up their head and they're like, oh, this light's not turning green.
Yeah, you wait patiently.
No! That's when you get out of the car, you knock on their window, and you're like, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Look at the light. Move.
Mass people have no patience.
Oh, that just drives me absolutely bonkers. Oh. Scarlett, good morning, Scarlett, honey. Do you have underwear on today, I hope? Make sure you go put some underwear on. Hey, Lindsay, good morning. Thank you for coming in. See, yes, Rhonda, what pisses you off? She won't tell us. What did you say?
Not much.
Not much. If I want patience, I'd be a doctor. Right, Jerry, right? Hi, Anvil. Good morning. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. I have a channel. I just haven't put out any real content yet. 9 subscribers. Drop your link, Catherine, so that way you can get more subscribers. And you need to drop some content.
You said 9 videos, do you? Oh, 9 subscribers.
9 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Drop your links, everyone.
Hold on, I think I found her.
You did?
Did you share? Did you put auctions on your playlist, Catherine? Did I find you?
Yes, I actually do have some Pantene on, and you have some girl boxers. That's always good.
I think I found her. Problem is, you can't subscribe to her or anything.
Can't subscribe
There's
to
like
her?
10 different. Okay, these are all her playlists. Okay, let's see. Go up. She has an Aussie playlist, a YouTube auctions playlist, somebody's playlist, and I'm not going to mention their name. Diving with a Purpose playlist. Another person I won't mention his name. She's got a lot of playlists, but I can't get to her homepage.
So Catherine is saying, Susanna, I have a way to piss Rhonda off. Really?
You have no way to piss me off, Catherine. You have never pissed me off, so good luck with that.
Well, Julie's saying she calls bullshit. Hey, Jerry, do you want to come on? You want to come play with the girls and let us know what's up in your work, in your world, Jerry's world? Let's see if I can actually send this to you. Hold on. Let me see.
Liars piss me off. That's what you're trying to get at, Hooey. Untrustworthy people piss me off.
Hold on. Let me see if I can send this link to Jerry. I'm right here, people. Right here.
You can interview Jerry.
There we go. Jerry, I'm sending you the link to come on. There you go, Jerry. I just sent it to you. I want you, Jerry. Jerry, I want you. Come on. Come on, Jerry. I do.
JJ might have to be postponed till next week.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he does. I'm supposed to have just Sandy on next week. And then I'm giving you my itinerary. So next. Hello.
Why would you want me? Even my wife don't want
And
me.
Bill, it will piss me off. However,
Where is he?
I will.
Why not? Why would I want you? So, Jerry, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Nothing, just relaxing. Got a long weekend. Maybe go to some estate sales and a couple of yard sales just to kill some time. And then that's it. And then get ready for when I leave for Cali.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be leaving, what, at the end of this month?
Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Is this an auction? No, it's not. Why is it when I get on, people think it's an auction?
Because, Jerry, everybody wants your great stuff. That's why.
No, you can't have it. I'm not selling anymore.
And Bill, I said it doesn't piss me off. However, I will think of you differently and treat you differently afterwards.
You need patience when dealing with the general traffic problems.
Not down here. These people are stupid when they drive.
Oh,
They don't know what a green light is that you're supposed to go. They sit there. And I mean, they sit there. If you do not beep your horn at them, they will sit there for the entire time when the light will change. I've seen it happen.
Yeah. That's
how dumb they are down here when it comes to driving.
Yeah, but Jerry, I don't think it's just down there. I think it's anywhere. I think
No. I remember, I'm from Massachusetts. When the light turns green, we go.
Go.
You're in Massachusetts. No
Yeah,
patience.
we're Massachusetts.
Everywhere else in the United States drives normally. And everyone in Massachusetts does not.
But Rhonda, how is that normal?
The other thing, and I've yet to have somebody explain it to me why. there'll be like a car at the light, right at where the you're supposed to stop
Floridians
for
are
the
not
light.
in a rush.
But there will be like a big enough space that you could park another car there, if not a truck. And I kid you not, they leave this kind of spaces in between their cars when they stop. And no one has yet been able to explain why they do that down here. And then they got the nerve to say, well, traffic's backed up. Well, you wonder why. You're leaving 40 miles worth of space between you and the guy in front of you.
It's so true.
I mean, you won't believe it till you come down here. And if you just sit back and you watch them, you're like, space, space. It's like, I want to get out of the car and rap on the window, say, move your ass up.
Yeah, I do.
We can move.
Yes. But I don't. I want to do that. Like,
Oh, I freak them out when I beep the horn because they'll be sitting there and they'll be like this on their phone. And you can see
Answer
them
those
in the
questions
mirror.
for me, Susanna.
And then you beep the horn and they go,
Answer them for me.
oh, and then they go like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to move.
you want me to answer that for you,
Answer what?
Rhonda? What's wrong with Rhonda? You seem upset.
Rhonda's
not
mad because
upset.
she hasn't got a box in her house yet that she hasn't opened up yet. She needs some more boxes that she can say, I'm not going to open these yet.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not congested. I literally just woke up.
She just woke
She
up.
had no one on the panel with her, so I jumped on.
Yeah. Darlene wants to know where you were. Where were you from in Massachusetts, Jerry?
Which time?
Where were you born?
In a hospital?
No shit, Dick Tracy.
Well, I started in New Bedford. Then I was in Chelsea. Then I was in Boston. Then I was in Lynn.
Right. In New Bedford, I have to tell you, is literally not even 10, 15 minutes away from me. Not even. Like, I can probably get there in 7 minutes if I drive real fast.
Which is normal for Massachusetts.
Yeah. Right. If there's no Southerners on the road in front of me, I get there in 7 minutes.
Yep.
But Jerry, let them know that once you cross the Georgia state line into Florida, you're back in the north again. No.
Driven in Georgia. I've driven in.
Fishing.
I've driven and they still don't know. And like I said, it's not to pick on women, but most of the bad drivers down here are women. Like I said, they're either playing on their phone or they're just oblivious to what's going on in the world around them. They're like sitting in the car and the light will turn green and you're like, are we going to go yet? I was coming back this morning after dropping my son off at high school. We had 2 lanes. The car in front of me was stopped. The other one next to them was stopped. The 2 women were gabbing with each other.
Yeah.
They're in no rush to go anywhere.
And I mean, people were just beeping the horns at them.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. You're going to stop in the middle of traffic and just stop.
Can you go back to Myra? Myra, I never said you pissed me off. Ever, sweetie.
Right here, right? I was looking at that.
I'm not congested. I just woke up. I did not say you pissed me off.
See, I can piss Rhonda off. All I got to do is pull up a Walt Disney book and rip it in half.
No, Myra, you didn't piss her off. She just woke up.
Or I can pull up like a Disney Stitch and then just throw it away. But I wouldn't do that.
Terry, I can't find that Stitch.
What?
I can't find him.
My eldest hates flowers. She told me.
Find me another one.
We're very bad. That's why
I want him.
What state?
All right, I'll see if I can get you one.
I've been trying to find one on eBay and Amazon. I can't find them. Knockoffs, different ones. Not him, though.
Rhonda, what big eyes you have.
Well,
Great.
Also, you do know that Disney right now is doing their 50th anniversary stuff right now.
Really?
Yep, and they're limiting it to 2 per person because too many people are going down there now. Well, I shouldn't say down there because I'm right behind Disney. But they're going over to Disney, and what they're doing, they're renting the strollers, but they don't have kids. They're putting all the stuff that they're buying in the strollers.
Where's
So they can bring
JJ?
it all
Cricket
back up north
smart.
and sell it.
JJ, Cricket, JJ he had an issue this morning, so he let me know that he might not come on, but he might come on. He tried to come on, but I guess the reception is really, really bad. So he's taking care of an issue that he had that came up this morning. So let's hope it all works out. So Rev is saying, I was born and raised as an orphan in a land that was once free. Wow.
Not anymore. Oh, did you guys hear the newest thing with the taxes?
What taxes now?
Let me see.
Okay, good. Good morning, Lucinda. Mwah. Oh, and good morning, Rev. Good morning, Rev. I forgot to say good morning to
How
you.
you doing, Lucinda?
The IRS wants to pass this new law that says that the banks now are going to have to report any more income that comes into your account that is not from your check.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I guess we're not living in a free land anymore, as Rev says.
I always said it. I said we were never living in one. And
morning,
this is the
Sandy.
government's way of getting a piece of all the auctions that are going on, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, wherever. But they want to pass a law that says that.
They want to. They're not going to.
Oh, you'd be surprised with these Democrats that are in there. They're going to want to pass this. But they're putting it in. It's called in a package called the American Families Plan. And one of the things that's hidden inside of it is this
but it's like
agreement.
It's less than. It's always been 10,000, but it's something.
Nope.
Like,
now it's $600
yeah,
or more.
it's not all income. It's just
yes, it is.
Make a deposit over 600.
Nope, it's saying that.
Good morning, Bobby.
Other financial institutions to report more than just a taxpayer's interest earned. Banks and other institutions will be required to report any kind of money flowing into your account. So even if you have once a month, say $100 coming in, after 6 months, it all gets reported that you had $600 extra coming to your account.
Well, let me tell you something. Have you guys ever been to Canada? Enfield is throwing up Canadian flags, right? Has anyone ever gone to Canada? Because Canada is amazing. Literally. I love Canada.
I've been to Montreal, Quebec, Toronto.
And, but I do have to say, not all Canadians are nice. You think they're all nice. They're not all nice. There's some people that are not nice, just like anybody else in the world.
Like anywhere else.
Just like anywhere else.
Yep.
But yeah.
That's the new thing that just got reported to me yesterday, that the IRS is trying to slip that into the Family Plan Act.
So her son is getting.
I'm on mute. I just realized that. So, Lucinda, love, are you still not home?
Who, Lucinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she is yet.
Is your home a total loss, Lucinda?
PayPal made us verify our tax info, or they would have shut our account down. Wow.
Yeah. See, like when you open up a business account, like I did years ago, you can report a loss for, I think it was 4 years in a row, but after that you had to report a gain. If not, the government shut you down. So you had to play with your taxes. You would go like 2 years saying, I didn't make any money, and then go like a year, saying that you made money. And you would have to flip-flop it all the time. Not Not including that you also had to pay yourself Social Security tax.
Yes, you are, MVL.
But now, like I said, with all this online
Ladies, do not try
killing
this.
going on,
All right, you go do you, Rev. Go apply that nice beard oil, that nice lotion cream, so that way your beard could be nice and soft, so that when you kiss your partner, they're not getting pricked. That's not the kind of prick they want. They don't want their face being pricked. So,
Oh, I see, Lucinda. Are you having to pay for all that? Or are you getting help? Are they helping you? That's crazy. I can't
wow.
fathom. There's so many people that we know. And some, like, just, we all don't know how lucky we have it right now.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
but this is one of because I'm sure it must be that they got hit with that storm.
Yeah.
But see, this is why we switched over to solar here, so that way if a storm does come through, we don't have to worry. We'll still have power.
So, Jerry,
A little bit easier.
let me ask you a couple of questions since you're right here.
No, I'm not going to answer anything. I take the fifth.
You pleading the fifth?
Well, seeing as how I never got my malasadas, I'm just.
Oh my God! Oh my friggin' word with you and your malasadas. How can I'm going to ask you, because I thought about this and I was going to send them. How am I going to package them down to you? And you know what the real thing is, Jerry? It's going to cost me. You know how much money to ship those malasadas?
I know. I'm just busting your chops.
No, because I feel friggin', I'm going to say it. I feel fucking guilty for not sending them to you.
I ain't even worried about it. I can make them here
am.
myself. I make them here myself. I get the dough from the store and I just put it in the oil, and there's like the little ones like that. That's all.
So, Jerry, let me ask you, when you go to California, right? Yeah. And then you take the plane back to Boston, drive by my house.
Why?
And then I can make you dinner and I'll make you homemade malasada. Oh my God. And then you can go visit your friends in New Bedford.
No, that's okay.
No?
All my friends in New Bedford are gone, long gone.
They're not there no more?
No.
No.
Even my street where I grew up has basically changed.
A lot of stuff has changed, yeah. So where did you actually go to school?
New Bedford.
In New Bedford. Did you go to New Bedford High?
Yep, New Bedford High. Yep.
You went to New Bedford
I went to, what was it? Ingraham School was the elementary, then Keith Junior High, and then New Bedford High.
Now, did you go to college?
Yep.
Where did you go?
Salem.
Oh, you went to Salem.
Yes.
So cool. And what did you
in which country?
And what did you study?
Theater.
Theater.
I
can definitely see that.
Not to be an actor. I was going to be a director.
Look, no, but I can definitely see that because that also brought you into a lot of what do you call it?
Into the industry.
Into the industry. Absolutely. Because you've been in a lot of people in the WWF or WWE industry or both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's WWE was when I was involved with it, and now it's WWF.
Right. Yeah. Were you ever a fighter?
A wrestler?
Mm-hmm.
7 months.
And what was your fighting name? What was your name?
I forget. I mostly I only
it's
was
so
like,
funny, Jackie, because I'm reading it.
What's the matter? Your post on Facebook is hilarious. Oh. So you were a fighter. Did you say the name?
I only did it a couple of times. The other times it was like I would set up the ring, break down the ring, like I would help the wrestlers in and out of the ring when, they were going in, like if they got hurt, it's like, okay, we got to carry him back. Okay. And we do that, and it's like, I would just be involved in little things like that.
Oh, cool.
But then after that, I moved on to do other things.
Now, how did you get into the like all the comics and Comic-Con and
That was from when I was a kid. I used to get my allowance, and I used to go and buy the packages of non-sport cards. You know, like
You are, but I want to laugh at. Sorry.
That's okay. Go
I
ahead.
want to laugh too, but I can't find what's funny.
And then I would just pick up those, and then I found that if you bought the box,
Mhm.
you would get at least one set out of the box. But I found that usually it would be like 2.5 sets. So I figured it out that if I sold the other sets, my set would now be free, and then I would have extra money. And then with the extras, I would use them. We would play either like leaners or flipping or what, and I would get more cards that way. And I would build up my collections. And then back in the mid 70s, I think is when it started. Because when you went to get comics, there were no comic shops.
No.
You got your comics at a drugstore.
Yes,
I remember. Rack, or they had
yes.
the book rack, and you would find your stuff there.
Right.
And that's the way you got your comics. But to get the ones that you missed, there was never a way of finding them. Somebody came up with the idea of putting on shows and getting people to come in to sell their stuff. From the Boston area, it was called Boston Sunday Funnies. And it was once a month in Boston. And my brother would rent the table I should say tables, because I would usually get like around 3 of them. Because then I would bring, by that time, I already had boxes of singles for the non-sports. And then I would just bring them to the shows and sell them that way. And that's how I would make my money. And then as it went on, Boston Sunday Funnies became Boston Comic-Con. And since I already knew the owner from Boston Sunday Funnies, he got me into that. And then I would do that. And then there was a big show that used to go around the whole country called Creation Conventions. And they came into Boston. I used to do the shows, and I got to know the owners. And it got to the point that whenever they would come to Boston, they would give me a call and say, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you want?" And they would say, "Well, we want you to come in." And I end up becoming security for some celebrity or whatever. And it's like, or I would like be watching the door or whatever they needed me for. But I was like, I didn't care because it got me into the show for free. So I'd be there for the whole weekend. It didn't cost me, no ticket prices. So I would be like, oh, okay, this is fine.
So do you remember your wrestling name? Because I don't remember you telling me.
No, like I said, I don't remember. I think they gave me some silly name or whatever, and that was it. But like I said, I didn't stay with it long, so it didn't stick with me. So I didn't worry about it.
So did that bring you, because did you go to Los Angeles as well?
You mean San Diego Comic-Con?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about that. I thought you did Stars, like you were a security guard for the Stars as well.
That's here in the Massachusetts area.
In the Massachusetts area.
Once in a while, it would be like some other show. I did it a couple of times in New York. And what was it? Virginia was another one. I was with a lot of the big names for the horror people back then, like Angus Scrimm, Gunnar Hansen, Doug Bradley, which Angus Scrimm was the tall man from Phantasm. Gunnar Hansen is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw. Doug Bradley is Pinhead from Hellraiser. So
you were the great Gambina?
Nothing. That's the boss.
Hi. Hello.
He's saying that was my name for wrestling.
So let me ask you. The
funny thing was, back then I even dyed my hair blonde.
Now, are there any pictures on the internet of you?
No, but I do have some in my picture album.
Well, you're going to have to bring those up. I'd love to see them.
That ain't going to happen.
So how long have you been married?
Too long. Love you, baby. Next weekend is 17 years.
So next weekend is your anniversary.
Yep.
Now you're going to be away, or will you be back from?
No,
Cali?
we'll be away. We'll be in Cali for our anniversary.
So she is going with you. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
She's
Nice.
going with me because she's going to be filming all the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because all that stuff will end up on the DVD.
I can't wait. I know that you can't talk about it, but I can't wait until you actually can. Can I have a Can I have the first interview with you after you? No.
No interviews. No interviews. No pictures.
Why?
Arlene.
I think it would be amazing. I know I'm a small channel, but it doesn't matter if I'm a small channel. The people that have and come here, we're interested and we want to know.
Well, if I can release anything after I get back, then I'll say so. I'll let you be the first to know.
Really?
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 Holy shit! So excited! That would be awesome because I am dying to know. I know that you can't talk about it, but it doesn't make me not want to ask you. I still want to ask you.
But other than that, like I said, we're just chilling right now, and I mean that's in the sense the nice thing about being down here is that there's so much going on. Like right now, this weekend starts Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
Oh, okay. Now, are you going? No, you're not going because you're leaving Friday.
No, not this Friday, because today is Friday. Next Friday. But Halloween Horror Nights starts tonight.
Are you going?
We're planning on. I've got some friends coming in October, and they might be going, so I might be going with them. I have some other friends that are down here that they're planning on going, so I might be going with them. I got to find out from my son if he wants to go, when, what day. So
Exclusive.
Treasure Hunters is down there in Hollywood. Well, we're going to be in Burbank. Is where I'm going to be when I show up.
That's awesome. Hey, JJ.
I was just about to text you to ask you a question.
He's still got a bad reception.
Yeah, he does. Is everything okay, JJ?
Yeah, no, everything's good. In just a minute, but give me.
He's still breaking up.
He's saying, "Give me a few."
Yeah. I think he's on his way back to the barn. Hey, Ashley's World.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, she said Cinda said the first thing on her list is to get a generator. She can only stay at the hotel till Saturday.
As long as you keep it away from the house, because a few people have died because of the carbon monoxide.
The carbon monoxide.
Into the house.
Make sure you have a carbon monoxide detector next to it inside the house so you can get detected if there is.
You should
put
keep
it
it
wherever
at least
you're
5 feet
sleeping.
away from the house, so that way the fumes can dissipate.
Yes, next to where you're sleeping. You're right, Rhonda.
She's in a hotel for the rest of the week because of all of her health devices that she needs. And her daughter paid up till Saturday. So after that, she has to go back home. But as of right now, she has no electricity. So she has to get a generator.
Yeah, like Reverend Otter says, do not put it in your garage.
Yeah, he's in and out. But he's on his way.
But like I said, that's why because we thought about getting a generator for here just in case, a hurricane comes through or whatever. So, but then I said, nah, that's going to be too much of a problem and everything. And then I said, wait a minute, if we go solar, then we're fine because we get the backup battery that's there that we can store up power.
Mhm.
And as long as it's bright the next day, you know.
Well, here in New
batteries
York,
will-
we get generators for snowstorms.
Yes.
We don't get generators for possible summer storms. We get
Yeah.
No. It is definitely snowstorm.
Up
100%.
north is a snowstorm problem.
Yep.
That's why I can't understand why Paul wants to go back up north. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
So Sandy Kirk came in. Good morning, Sandy. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully we'll start our interview in a little bit. JJ's trying to get ready in there.
I don't know if you have enough time.
Yeah, what is it? It's 10:55 right now.
And I got to go because I got to go and make lunch because I'm the cook here.
Okay, can you send me some lunch? Oh, no, don't, because it's going to cost you way too much money to ship it. It's
But
not
at
because...
least I got to tell you guys that bit of news for the IRS that they're trying to sneak that new policy in.
Mhm.
So be on the lookout for that.
Appreciate that, that's for sure.
I mean, even though I'm not, like still doing, I mean, it still affects. I mean, we don't worry about it too much because by doing the shows, we still have to fill out the forms anyway. Some of the shows, they make you pay the taxes right then and there. Like I know Rhode Island is one, California is another. I want to say Texas is another.
Now he's back.
Now he's back.
He's back.
All right.
Oh, Suzanne, I am so sorry.
Don't
So
be.
you can do your interview.
So good. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Rhonda. Love you guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Is everything okay now?
Yeah, no, everything was fine. Truck broke down.
Good.
So working equipment's going to break down. So just
That's absolutely.
gotta go get it fixed, taken care of, and go from there. So yeah, it just one of the things that happened early this morning, and just had to fix it. Just had to go get it taken care of. So yeah, she was
Just
in the
do
middle.
Do the woosa. Woosa.
Yeah, I'm good. It just just one of them things that you just shake your head and move on and say, well, another day, another dime, another dollar.
It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Those are little minor things.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, everything's all good. So
All righty. So everyone, this is Big Barn, JJ. Big Barn is not, he is JJ, not Big Barn. He's JJ.
right.
And what I want to know about is JJ. Okay. And I think we all want to know about JJ.
Okay.
So my first question to you, my dear, is what is your first memory in life?
My first memory in life?
Yes.
Oh shit, I don't know. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't even know how to answer that question. I don't know. That would be when I was like itty bitty, teeny weeny bitty. I don't know. It could be anywhere from, probably a Christmas to getting my butt whooped for doing something or whatever. I mean, playing with friends out in the yard when, it could be, I don't even know how to answer that one. That one's all over the board. Memories pop up. So how to categorize them, I have absolutely no idea.
No idea.
I couldn't pinpoint an earlier memory. I could come across a bunch of them, but I couldn't come across an early one. I don't know. So
all right. So where did you grow up?
Okay, so there we go. I was born in a little town called Weatherford, Oklahoma. We lived in a little town called Oney, Albert. Oney, Albert, the school actually had a graduating class of 4 one year.
Mhm.
So we lived there. I lived there and went to school for probably the first 10 years. I say 10 years until I was 10 years old. And then my parents moved to Florida, and we lived there. And I lived there for 2.5, almost 3 years. And then I moved back to Oklahoma for my junior high season, and then into Kansas for my high school season.
Nice. Now, speaking of school, did you enjoy school or did you not enjoy school?
You know, overall, I enjoyed it. It was I was in a lot of different experiences because I was in a lot of different schools. I didn't get to stay in the same school, same town my whole life.
Okay.
So like I said, I mean, my parents moved, so I literally was able to enjoy new experiences in different parts of the country. You know, I got to learn a little bit about Florida, and you know, that was a whole coming from, you know, country farming community school to straight up city living school back into a little bit bigger town in Oklahoma. And then, you know, basically I moved into a college town when I went to Kansas, and I'm like, hell yeah, this is fun. So, I mean, your experiences all over the place help you with all kinds of situations in life. So being diverse was very helpful. There were some schools that I didn't enjoy as much as others, but there's not any of them I just flat out didn't like. You know,
Okay.
none of them that I didn't want to get up and go to school in the morning for. So
Awesome. So tell me, what skills did you learn growing up that you see has helped you in your life now?
communication, personality skills with multi individuals. I mean, like I said, that experience of we traveled a lot, not like countries, but my dad was a truck driver, so when we went on vacation, it was my dad driving a truck. We rode in the sleeper, we were in the cab of the truck. You know, we were hours on the road. I have 2 siblings, so we were beating the hell out of each other in the cab of the truck as we traveled. But getting to experience everything across the country,
Yeah.
And you know, running into other kids and everything else everywhere we went, was that experience allows me to work with all kinds of individuals, to be open-minded to so when we go into an estate, it's open-minded about how each estate needs to be handled, and stuff like that. So every situation is going to be different. So if you are tunnel visioned, you will not be able to handle a broader perspective of life. So
I agree. Do you have children, JJ?
oh yeah, I got 2. I got children, grandchildren. So I got a daughter, and then I got a son, and I got a granddaughter. So
How beautiful. And what kind of parent do you think you are?
oh, I was strict. I was so I if anybody knows me, I am, when it's time for work, it's time for work. But when it's time for fun, damn, I love to have fun. So, but yeah, no, I raised my kids strict, but yet open-minded. You know, I allowed them to experience as well. So, I mean, I was strict, but yet I wasn't like hard ass strict. You know, it just, I had my rules. I'm like, hey, you guys can't handle this, you're grounded. But I mean, overall, I love my kids. I love the community kids. We always wanted kids. It's the same way when I was growing up. My mom was always like, hey, everybody come to the house. And I'm like, more the merrier. More the kids, the better the kids. I always wanted to attend all the events, you know, make sure they were there, whatever. So
That's awesome. Now, a couple of people, it wasn't one of my questions, but it keeps coming up. Everyone wants to know, how old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
JJ is 40 years old.
And I'll be 40 until I turn 50.
I agree.
That if anybody knows me, when you ask me how old I am, I'm 40 years old. I will be 40 until I turn 50.
See?
That is how I stay so young and good looking, is because I'm in dog years. That is my dog year scenario. I only advance every 10 years.
That's awesome. So JJ, tell us, what is your strangest habit?
My strangest habit?
Yep.
Oh, crap. You might have to ask Teresa this one. I don't know.
This is a reflection on yourself. What do you think your strangest habit would be?
Oh, geez, I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know how to answer it. I really don't.
Okay.
I mean, it's got me puzzled. I don't really know how to. Strangest habit. Well, I'm thinking, and I really don't even know. I don't know making fart noises. That's what. I'm sorry, it popped up. I seriously, I don't know how to answer that, because I don't stop and say, "Oh, you do that all the time. That's a habit," or something like that. I don't.
Yeah.
That's what other people. Oh, he's got a habit of doing this, or he's got a habit of doing that. It's just me. I don't know what my strangest habit would be, because it's me. I don't know. That's a great question, though. I don't know. That is probably a question to ask Teresa.
So let me ask you this. When you're by yourself, okay, and you're in your own zone, what do you do? What do you do when you're by yourself?
Work.
Work.
Work. So
when you have your alone time, your own alone time.
I like to just sit in the recliner, watch a little TV. I like a good drama, action, sci-fi, good sci-fi, not, fake creatures and all that other crap. I'm just, I like a good sci-fi. I love sports. I'm a sports fan. So I've been real unhappy in the last year and a half, 2 years with sports. And so it's killed me. So last night we cooked out, and the Ohio State game was on. Well, I'm a huge college football nut. I love college football. So yeah, I told everybody else, I said, I don't care what y'all do, I'm going to watch the game. So I cooked pork chops and tenderloin, and I went in and watched the game. And that's what I wanted to do, because I haven't gotten to watch any really good college football all year long. It's back on. I love it. So there are some things. So I'm going to pinpoint on what they're saying real quick. I do have a habit. The reason why is because I don't like tight clothes. So I pull my shirt because I always feel like it's sticking to me. So yes, that I do that all the time because I don't like it sticking to me. So I ain't gonna lie. If I could run around naked, and I mean with shorts on, no shirt.
So that tells me that you're more of a free spirit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, I am competitive when it's time to be competitive.
So tell me something that's happened to you that you've never shared with anyone. And that could be good, bad, funny, whatever. Something that you've never told anyone and it's happened to you.
There's not really anything. I share. You believe it or not, I share. I don't.
Look at the smile on his face.
I share all kinds of stuff, guys. I believe it or not, I am an open book. I am out there. I'm like I said, I've always told everybody, if you need to call me, my number's blasted. It's out there. It's public. Emails are public. I mean, everybody knows where I'm at. My address is public. I'm out there. It's an open book.
He has an open book.
All
right.
I would say there was probably a drunken moment that happened that I probably didn't tell anybody about, but I mean, for the most part, we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I got highly intoxicated one time. It was an accident, or no, it wasn't an accident. I mean, it snuck up on you. So, but I mean, other than that, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know.
So what has given you the biggest adrenaline rush in your life so far?
Ooh, the biggest adrenaline rush. Probably a shot of steroids in my back one time. No.
I was just like, what?
Yeah, no, I did. So adrenaline rush. Yeah, no, cow tipping, adrenaline rush. We did skydiving. I'm gonna say skydiving.
Really?
It was probably my biggest adrenaline rush, and I loved it. So two things that you might want to know about me. I love to skydive, and I love to scuba dive.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I love scuba diving.
So basically, you're telling me the adrenaline rush, skydiving, is like your biggest that you got at that first time.
Skydiving was probably the biggest adrenaline rush that I've ever had, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now, skydiving is just an adrenaline rush with, the way I say it, it's got to be the closest thing to heaven. It's got to be the closest thing to heaven, in my opinion. When I go scuba diving, it's more of getting the world out of my head. Scuba diving, I'm under the water. I do not think about anything outside of the elements under the sea. It's a completely different world, and I don't think of anything except that moment. And that's my piece of my umsamba, the water. If you put me on the water, I'm golden.
Wow, that's awesome. Good to know. I did not know that about you.
So yeah.
Now I'm going to go back to your friends, because I think you have an array of friends. You have a lot of friends. What do you think, or should I say, how would your best friend describe you to someone else? What do you think your best friend would say about you?
What would I think my best friend? High energy, very to the point. They would probably say I like to argue. But when I believe in my point, I will argue the point. I have a lot of people that tell me I should have been a lawyer. I have a ton of people that say you should have been a lawyer. Mm-hmm. Say you, and go from there. My friends will also say I will give the shirt off of my back to them.
I believe.
If you need help and I can help, I will be there. No matter what, if I can help, I will be there. Need a place to stay, my door is open. There ain't no reason to steal from me, because I'll give it to you before you steal it from me.
So that's what your friends would say about you?
I believe so, yes.
Very nice. So what has made the biggest impact in your life so far?
What has made, well, I mean, of course, my father. My dad had, I've learned everything from my dad. There ain't no person I would rather call first. The second one's probably my brother, and then next my friends. But no, my dad is my biggest impact in life. Other than my kids and, you know, my marriage and you know, those impact on your life. So yeah, my father's the biggest impact on my life. And then when it comes down to it, I will do everything I can for my kids to a point until I believe they're not really fighting for themselves. And if they're not fighting for themselves, I'm done fighting. I told them, I said, I'll stand behind you 100% and help you everything I can, but you got to work yourself. So there's that. And then, of course, you know, man, I ain't gonna lie. The biggest impact lately was Teresa. I mean, she was huge. She was amazing. She was the blessing that walked in. So
nice. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. If there's something that you could change about yourself, what would it be?
my weight. I'm not gonna lie. I got a stomach on me that fluctuates, and I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. I swear to goodness, my weight.
Your weight.
One day I'll wake up and be skinny as it can be. Next day I'll wake up and feel like I'm a balloon. And I'm like, I know it's true. I can't stand it.
And it's funny how we see perceptions of ourselves. Like I see you, and I don't see you having a weight problem. It's a perception.
It's probably not a weight problem. I'm just saying, if there's something about me I would change, that's what it would be. I would change my stomach. I just, drives me nuts.
All right. So getting off that funny part, let's say, what makes you the proudest about your family?
That I through all the complications that I've had, and that is a whole nother story in itself, and I'm not going to go into it over the air, but with all the complications that I've had with, how do you say that, the significant other, with kids, I stuck in. I was there for them. I was doing everything I could in my power to keep them happy and everything rolling. So
that's awesome, and that you're the most.
It's about my kids. I love those kids. Now that I've got a grandkid, call me Grandpa. I love the little turd. I just found out we get to pick her up on a Friday, and she's going to get to stay for the first night in a week. So.
That's awesome. And so that brings me to this question. What brings you the biggest smile to your face?
Teresa's happiness.
Oh.
When Teresa smiles and her happy and she's happy, I can sit back and be happy.
You're going to make me cry.
So when she's happy, I'm happy. Now, there's times that I just can't make her happy, and I'm like, now, damn it. But, I mean, for the most part, 90% of the time, if that woman is happy, I got to smile. After that, it's everybody else around me being happy. If they're being successful, I'm being successful, the way I look at it. If I'm successful, then they should be successful. Because I try to incorporate everybody in what we've got going on, and sometimes it does bite me in the butt. But hey, I won't stop. Teresa says, "Man, sometimes you just got to quit handing out," and I'm like, "Baby, tell God that." What do you want me to tell God that Teresa said? You're gonna. There's people that are biting you in the butt. Stabbing you in the back after you've helped them. That doesn't mean you don't help the next person. That doesn't mean you quit donating to charities. It doesn't mean that you don't open your door again. You know, I have a hard time not doing that. I mean, I'll stop on the side of the road and help somebody. I'll see a guy that needs some help. I'll help him out. So it's what it is.
So I'm going to go back to something. Tell me about your hopes and dreams.
My hopes and dreams, I'm living them, baby. I'm living them. I believe it or not, I always said that I was going to retire at the age of 50. That I was going to quit working for whoever I was working for and retire by the age of 50. And I've been in the auction industry all my life. This YouTube thing, this is new for YouTube, but as an auctioneer, as an auction company, I have been in the middle of auctions all my life. So to literally be able to do something every day that I love to do, I love being an auctioneer. I love doing fundraiser auctions. I love doing benefit auctions. Why? Because I get to make people laugh. I get to raise money. I get to be a benefit to that reason, that cause. And there's some causes that'll call me and ask me to do a job, and I don't like the cause, and I won't do it. You know, it's just, I don't think it's right. So I love donating my time to fire, police, you know, ambulance, military. I will donate my time to those guys and do a fundraiser or benefit to all of that organization. So yeah, to live what my hopes and dreams, my dreams is that I am able to relax a little. Teresa says that'll never happen. And I always say that the day that I really stop running and gunning, that might be the day I go to heaven. So
this is going to bring me to the last question, because I know that you have to go. So I really cut down a lot of questions here. And I want to know, what exactly is your sole purpose in life? What is your soul?
What is my soul? Is to make sure everybody understands that God works through me. Okay. I'm not perfect, just like anybody else, but I do believe my purpose is for people to see God through me. You know, God is that helping hand. God is that one. I believe God works through me. And I believe it works in mysterious ways. So, my purpose here on earth is for people to see God through me. Now, again, there's times I need to bring myself back because there's times they won't see God through me, and that's not good, but it happens. And that's when, you know, we rely upon others who are also, you know, seeing that as well. And so I love to make people laugh. Joy, I believe, cures a lot of illnesses. I really do. So I believe when people are having a good laugh, whether it's a mad laugh, a stupid laugh, or a hurt laugh, as long as there's a laugh, I believe a laughter cures a lot. I really do. Joy in people's lives, it just releases and does more for individuals than what they think. So sometimes people just want to be mad. And I promise you, by the time I'm done with them, they're either going to be madder or they'll be smiling and having a good time with me. So
That's awesome.
They either hate me more or hate me less. I don't know. But no, a lot of people perceive me as being mad every time when they first see me. Why are you so mad? I'm like, what are you talking about? She says, your facial expression. I said, well, don't judge me off of my facial expression. Judge me off of me.
That's right. So having said that, I want to say, is there anything that you can teach us or look at life different?
I just don't judge immediately. Just don't judge. I mean, they always say the tongue is the worst sword there can possibly be.
Mhm.
You know, because a tongue will slash somebody. And once that tongue, and it could be an accident, but it needs to be addressed immediately. But the tongue is the worst cut of all. Is with the tongue. And you know, just be careful what you say. And if you do say something and somebody's brought it out to you, step back. Before you react again, step back and make sure you are right. Make sure you are in the good. Just watch the tongue. So, and I mean, that's to your neighbors, that's to family members, that's to everybody. So,
And on that note, I want to say, JJ, thank you so much. And I know you've had a difficult morning, but thank you so much for
you're
coming.
more than welcome, Susanna. You're more than welcome.
I
So,
so appreciate this. I really do. Guys, thank you everyone for being here. Teresa.
I don't think she's watching. I literally think she was actually, I don't know, honestly, I don't even know why she was going to the doctor, but she was on her way to the doctor. I think it's a fuel pump in the truck. We hope it's just a fuel pump in the truck. We'll find out. So,
But I want to say,
think her mom and dad ended up taking her on to the doctor. So,
oh, okay. But I hope everything goes well. Again, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging in there and being with us. JJ, I can't speak enough amazing things about you. Everyone,
thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'll see you guys next Friday for not my circus, not my monkey, but JJ will be on at 12 p.m. Him in the Flamingos.
Oh yeah, I got 30 minutes and we'll be on with the Flamingos, guys.
That's right. So right now we're gonna say see you later, everyone. To the stars and back. Mwah! Hold on, I gotta go get my little recorder here.